Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. There are a lot of people on my channel who follow me but do not watch Malayalam films and keep on asking me for recommendations. So today I'm going to list 10 of my favorite Malayalam films that I watched very recently from the genre of thriller. These movies are very well made, are extremely gripping, and I highly recommend them. They have class apart acting and earned a lot of money in the Malayalam film industry. So here are my recommendations. The first movie I'm obviously gonna talk about Manjumal Boys, which I watched last year twice in the theater, and honestly, if I had the time, I would have also gone the third time because this movie is perfect. It is based on true events and is about a group of boys from Manjumal who go on a vacation, out of which one boy falls in a very deep cave and his friends rescue him, fighting with the police, the people, and political conditions and extreme conditions physically and mentally. I do not want to tell you what happens in the end, but all I can tell you is that I highly recommend this film. Talking about the movie is very well directed, extremely well shot. The music, the acting, the production level is amazing, and the movie is produced by the lead actor Shobin Shahir. Also, if you watch Malayalam films, you will realize that the actual Manjumal boys are also in the movie in some of the scenes. The movie is close to perfect and I highly recommend it. It earned a lot of money in Kerala and it's so deserving. Please do not miss this movie at any cost. The second movie that I watched is available on Netflix and is called Capella. Roshan Matthew is in the film and I love this guy. I have seen almost all of his films and I highly recommend this one. There are also others in the list, but I will talk about it in future. Srinath Bhasi is also in the movie, who by the way was also in Manjumal Boys, which I previously spoke about. There is a girl played by Anna Bain who has also brilliantly performed in this film, by the way. The Malayalam actors are so natural and are incredible actors. So what happens in this movie is that she by mistake dials a number and starts talking to the guy, and they eventually fall in love and decide to meet. But when they meet, the events go so wrong that they are in almost a life-death situation and don't know how to escape. This movie kept me at the edge of my seat throughout and I did not know what to expect. The scenes are gripping, the editing is crisp, the direction is amazing, and the movie takes such twists and turns that honestly you are going to feel scared as if you are in the film. It is a brilliant movie. It is available on Netflix. The film is called Capella and I highly recommend it. It is brilliant. Third movie that I want to talk about is also available on Netflix and released in 2023. It's called Iratta. Movie stars Joju George. Honestly, when I watched this movie, I hated his character, but that's the brilliance of his acting. He has a double role in the movie, a good man and a bad man, and the bad man is so bad that you are going to hate him throughout the film. The movie is about twins and an investigation about a death. Watch this movie for Joju George and the end is absolutely spinning. I am sure that you are not going to imagine what happens in the end. You are sometimes gonna feel bad for him, you're gonna cry, you're gonna like hate him, all your emotion. You are gonna go through almost each and every emotion when you're watching Iratta. I think it is one of the best thrill movies of 2023. It is available on Netflix and I highly recommend it. Next movie that I want to talk about is also a Joju George film and it is called Nayattu, which is also available on Netflix. Yeah. The movie also has Nimisha Sajayan, who I think is a brilliant actor. There is Joju George, and the cast of the film is just brilliant. It's about three cops who are framed for crime and are on the run around Kerala. It's about politics, it's thriller, what happens with them, how do they run, why is it happening with them. The movie is gripping, it is insane, it is a thrill and you are going to love it. And honestly, Nimisha Sajayan killed it in this film. Like, she was so convincing, she was so good, and you are going to feel scared for them when you're watching the movie and hope that they're not caught, because are they innocent or are they not innocent? The end of the film is brilliant and I highly recommend it. It is called Nayattu and it is available on Netflix. Please watch this film. The movie that I want to talk about is called Ishq, which is a 2019 movie and is available on Amazon Prime. I don't even know what to talk about this film because my anxiety level throughout this film was extremely high. It is the cast is Anne Sheetal and Shane Nigam. Shane Nigam in this film is close to brilliant. It's basically about these two people who are in love and go on like a small road trip, and they get and physically harassed by Shine Tom Chaco. I think is a very good actor. I have seen him do a lot of negative roles and he is just brilliant in this film. So they are basically mentally and physically harassed by Shine Tom Chaco, and how they escape from him. Do they escape from him? How do they take revenge? What does Anne Sheetal do in the end is just brilliant. The writing is crisp, the editing is good, the direction is mind blowing. And if your anxiety level is not at the max while watching this movie, honestly, I feel that you have no emotions. So this film is available on Amazon Prime. It's called Ishq. It released in 2019, and I highly recommend this film. It is so good. The next movie that I want to talk about is called Ella Visa Punchira. It is another film from Kerala. Shobin Shahir is in the film, and this film is about two cops in a almost secluded police station on this deserted land, and they get this call saying that there are body parts of a woman that are scattered around and they need to solve this mystery. It sounds like a movie which is going to be fast paced and like crazy amount of action, but it is not. The way this film is directed is a piece of art. You are not even going to realize when you become a part of the film. It is so good. The acting is so natural. The cinematography is amazing. And one thing about Malayalam films is that they ace it with their music and direction every time. The script of this film is brilliant, and not once are you gonna get bored in this film. The movie is so good, and all the movies that I have recommended till now and I'm going to recommend in the future, I have given individual reviews and reactions of this movie on my channel, so you can find it somewhere. But I highly recommend this movie as well. It is so good. The next movie that I want to talk about is about one of my favorite actors from the Malayalam film industry, and I have actually made a video only on him. He is an actor that I am sure the entire of India knows, apart from just the South Indian film industry. He is a brilliant actor, and his name is Fahad Fasil. So he has done a movie called Malik, which is streaming on Aha, but I think I had watched it in the theater if I'm not wrong. The movie released in 2021 and is a crime thriller film. It is a masterclass of acting and it is highly recommended. I mean, I think I fell in love with him after Joji, Malik, and literally every film of his, he has a different avatar every time he comes on camera, and he is so convincing. It is insane. It is a political thriller film, and it is basically about him who is like super influential, but there is someone from his family member who is trying to get him down. Does he fight corruption? Does he win the case? Not the case, but like the situation that he is in. It is such a brilliant film. It's going to keep you at the edge of your seat. It is a proper thriller political film, and you are going to fall in love with Fahad Fasil if you don't know him yet. And if you don't know him, then I honestly don't know what you're doing. Malik is highly recommended, and please find the movie anyhow and watch it. Also a Shine Tom Chaco film which I watched after Ishq because I love Shine Tom Chaco so much. It is available on Netflix and the movie is about him and his wife. And my mom had actually reviewed this film, but he loved her review because her insights in the movie were insane. This movie is a movie that you cannot understand in one go. Like, I watched the movie, but when my mom watched it, the kind of insights she gave me were just brilliant and I could not understand it. So basically what happens in this movie is that he is living with his wife, and they are in the house and they're having like this huge fight, and he kills her by mistake. Not by mistake, but he kills her and he hides her body. But there are people coming in and out of the house. There is so much tension, there is so much drama. How does he escape this? Does he escape this? What is the actual story? You're not going to understand it till the very end, and when the movie finishes, you're going to be like, wait, what happened? I need to watch it again. There are layers of character development, there are layers of thinking, there are layers of psychology, there are layers of like love, hate, lies, betrayal, and this movie is just too good. It's called Love. It's available on Netflix and I highly recommend it. The next movie that I watched is also a Roshan Mathew film, and Darshana is also in the movie. She's also another actress from the Malayalam film industry who I really like a lot. And Fahad Fasil is also in the film, so you obviously know I'm talking about See You Soon. The movie was shot in the lockdown and is entirely digital. Like if you've seen Missing, if you've seen Searching, the Hollywood films, it is like that. Like there is no short scene, but it's entirely shot digitally. It's basically about Roshan Matthew and Darshana who are in love, and she goes missing, and Fahad Fasil, who is related to Roshan Matthew, goes to find him. But it is all digital. The movie, more than the story, is about how it was shot, how it was edited during the lockdown. The movie has so many layers, and Darshana is going to scare you with her acting, and scare you not like she's scaring me, but scare you like how brilliant is she. The cast is amazing. I love the film. I highly recommend it because of the style the movie has. It is available on Amazon Prime for us, and please watch this film. Like, See You Soon is so good. The next film that I want to talk about is called Joji, which is also a Fahad Fasil film. I don't know what to talk about this movie because this movie is next to brilliant. I think this is one of Fahad Fasil's strongest performances, and he has given back-to-back strong performances. So if I'm saying that this Joji is one of his best, that means it's like way beyond brilliant. It's in 2021, and it has a 89% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. I feel it like easily should have like a 97. It is available on Amazon Prime, and it is about Fahad Fasil, who is an engineering student and is a dropout, and his life changes when he is in the house. This movie is a masterclass of film writing, direction, and acting. Honestly, I don't want to say anything about this movie because I think I'm going to give spoilers or information that I should not give even while explaining the film. Like, it's that complicated. But just shut your eyes. I mean, open your eyes, but like shut this video and trust me, you need to watch Joji. It is available on Amazon Prime, and please watch it. So I think I am done with 10 movies that I wanted to recommend in this video. If you like this video, I will definitely come up with a part 2. There are a lot of movies that I can cover from the Malayalam film industry, but these are my top 10 that I have watched very recently. Not in order, there are many more to come, but let me know which is your favorite Malayalam film, and if I have not watched it, I will definitely watch it. If you want the detailed review, I have spoken about each and every movie in my channel as soon as I had watched them, so you will find it somewhere or the other. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I love Malayalam films.